Hello and welcome back to Merry Techmas. It's day 8 and I think we have a pretty important achievement that we're going to get today. As you may see, we have our first coal chunk. And for those of I opened that chest. For those of you who aren't aware of what that means that we can go over here, hop skip along the path, and take these out of it. We need one more, which I can craft. Look, there's the flint. It's the coal dust. There's another coal ball. Throw that into there. Maybe start up the. It's hard to say. I don't think we can have both machines running at the same time. If we can't have 2 running, we definitely can't have 3 running. We have some pretty nice collection of ores here. Oh no, it's running out of power. This is done, so it's recharging. But now that it's done recharging, well, as it's recharging, we can make the next coal chunk. This is totally out of power now. Is this thing powered all the way back up? And now it's decided to have power again. But now it's going to be angry at us yet again. I would make another thing. We need to pulverize this to get another one. Stop making so many noises. But if we look in here, ta-da! An industrial diamond. And seeing as we're making 2 of them, I think you can guess where this is going. This is also going to start making loud noises because it's going to be angry. Look, it's flashing and all sorts of stuff at us. They're not happy machines. But now it's done being angry. So now I gotta go back to the shack. Eventually I'll have all the stuff moved from the shack into the factory. But for the time being, we gotta live out here. Is 45 paper enough? Probably not, because it only makes 15 books. We're definitely gonna need more than 15 books. Take these wood planks, this obsidian. But on the other hand, look at what we can do. An enchantment table! Now, which version of the... Oh, that makes me very sad. It must have been 1.8 that they added the better enchanting table. But, I mean, we can start working on... Where do we even want to put this thing? That's the real question, isn't it? We need a space that we have enough, so we can put it back here. Just go 1, 2, 3, 1. Pop the bad boy down right there. 12 levels is what we're going to get at the moment. I'd really been hoping that this was going to be the enchantment table that told you what you were going to get, because I imagine what's going to happen. Well, also, that means that we don't keep our 30 levels for enchant. It means that we have to go from start to finish, basically, every time we want to enchant a level 30 thing. We just want to get a silk touch, right? Like, that's all we're after. So that also means, as I was saying before, we would just find a dungeon or something that had the silk touch book in it. That means we can't do that either, because that was also added in 1.8, along with my proper skin, because as you look at my backside, and my feet are okay, but my hands are all sorts of messed up. But, I mean, we can't really complain. Tech, it hasn't updated in like 20 years. So, not actually. I mean, I wish they did update this more often. Not for a really. Oh my god. That's 3 more books, which is another bookshelf. Woohoo! Puts us probably around 15. That's what I'm gonna guess. Is that we're. Oh my god. Where in the world did he come from? Don't you blow up the factory. Stupid creeper. Where in the world did he even spawn? Ah, we actually went down to 10 now by adding another bookshelf. That's completely illogical. 11, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. We went from 12 down to 11 by adding a bookshelf. Take that out. I was like, we gotta put the coal back, but I can't find it in my inventory because I'm an idiot. We should go smelt up some tin. We have some copper already smelted. We have some tin already smelted as well. We're gonna try to make some more panels, right? Because if we can make a couple more, we've got 4 right now. If we can make 4 more, which I don't expect us to make today, but if we can make 4 more, we can make an LV solar panel, which would just generate more power and take up less space. And also, when we're looking at, I apparently erased engineers. I also can't spell. Jeez. I'm so bad. What in the world is a redstone orb, and how do I achieve a redstone orb? The real questions that everyone is asking. What in the world was I even looking at? So we have the machine chest. Well, we made those, and then we made this modular socket. But then, don't we also need socket frames? Yeah, which is steel or bronze. How do you make steel, I wonder? Crushed steel ore. Yeah. Steel ore, that's definitely a thing that exists. Stupid game. Ah! Steel dust. From steel. That's not how steel works. You don't just find a steel in the earth. No. Like, what is this nonsense? Why am I running around in a circle? What are we even doing? I'm not even sure these days. These blank modules are going to be the death of me. Because we're going to have to do like some spectacular journey across the world to find a desert. Because if we look at my map, there is no desert to be found. Like over here we have taiga, right? Over here is some, like, did I say forest? I thought I saw flower for a moment. So it could be out this way or out this way. Who knows? It's also setting. The sun, that is. Should we just stick to industrial craft? I don't know. I wonder if there's any other way to make green dye. So if we hit uses on, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hit uses here, right? You see we get green dye. Hemp. How in the world do you find hemp? We'll do that. Just go grab the rest of that iron. Like, no matter what, we end up having to make this spectacular journey. Ouch. A journey which I am not. For a second, I thought I saw something weird up here. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. Look at secret passageway. into our brand new facility down here that houses nothing but this power cell that's trying to gain power but cannot gain power. Especially because there are times that I accidentally leave the thing running at night. I like that the carpenter's hatch also works as a ladder, surprisingly. What else do we need to crush up? Yellowite? Probably not. Tin, copper, zinc. What in the world did we determine zinc was good for? Nothing, right? Brass. That actually sounds like it could be useful. But in the end, proved to, well, not be useful. It's also nighttime, which means that we're going to be losing power now. Should we start our spectacular journey today just because, like, I don't know, could be a thing? I say we do start our spectacular journey today. Make another chest. Like, place it up there. Drop off all this crap that I picked up for some reason. We'll bring the furnace. No, we don't. Yeah, we'll bring the furnace. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, I did put it in that chest. We'll bring our sapphires so we can make another sapphire sword should the need arise. I say let's go this way. Could also go towards that volcano. I don't think that volcano is going to prove useful either. So all we're doing is looking for hemp, which I assume, seeing as it looks just like that stuff, we will find it near water, much like that stuff. That stuff, of course, being sugarcane. There's more sugarcane there. Let's grab that. Just because we need books, right? Like, might as well. So it looks like we've got a plains biome up to our left, or is that another extreme hills? It might be another extreme hills. What in the world is flapping over here? Oh, his head must have been down eating the grass. Looked like something was flapping. So the spectacular journey most likely is going to just be a huge bust. But who knows? We do need roses probably more than poppies though. Because then we can bone meal the crap out of that and just get a ton of red dye. We're going to kill these pigs over here with our stone sword in case we do run out of food. Because I don't know how long Spectacular Journey is going to take us, but there is a good potential that it'll take us longer than our food will last us. More sugar cane. Like, the thing is, I've never even seen hemp, like in all of my playthroughs of this game. So I'm not convinced it even exists. There was more sugar cane back here, wasn't there? And I missed it. Yeah, there it is. So, like I said, not sure if it even exists. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say that we will find it if we find a swamp biome. That's my guess. I also see that there's oil up here, which could be cool. But I mean, we don't use oil. Furnaces, generators, whatever. There's wolves. We could punch the wolves right now and die on our spectacular journey. Wouldn't that truly be spectacular, though? To go out in a wolf fight. There's more sugarcane over that way. We can look at the oil geyser as we run past to go grab the sugarcane. Eventually, we will have to go to the Nether. Um, that requires us to. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't technically require us to get a diamond pick. Just to be easier, should we have a diamond pick? Because I can just mine it up then rather than. There's horses, so that's something. I don't remember finding horses in previous games. So maybe there are the books in the chests then. I'm not even looking where I'm running. I'm just kind of running, hoping to not fall into the lava. Come on, pigs. Stop making this hard for everyone. There's mules. If we had saddles. Can we even craft saddles, I wonder? No. You cannot craft saddles. Um, maybe you should make a bed by killing the sheep. There were sheep back here, were there not? No. I lied. There weren't sheep. There were sheep somewhere else, though. Which doesn't help us at the moment. Because we will eventually need a bed. Trying to think of, like, where we should be even heading here. Can I set a waypoint down here? If I just right click and I say home. Yeah, there we go. But it doesn't say it in the world. What was that one mod? Was it this? Oh, hi, Wolf. It was one of the other seasons, wasn't it? That we had that mod that said it in the world where you set down the location. I don't remember. But tonight is my last night of having a lot of work to do, and then from there it's just grad applications that I should have been really working on beforehand, and I've just keep putting off. It's not the best, but I mean everything just kind of keeps piling up, and it's no fun. If anyone ever tells you that college is going to be like, oh, is that hemp over there? I wonder. If anyone ever tells you that college is going to be like better than high school, don't believe them. It's just high school all over again. But you actually get to like pick classes. I mean, maybe you got to pick classes in high school. I did not. I had like, you're taking this class because you're supposed to. That is not hemp. That is just more sugarcane. That is sad. Our spectacular journey, much like I said, it was going to be a bust, is very much so a bust. I mean, granted, we haven't traveled too far yet, but I can already tell you, this is going to be a bust. We're not going to find hemp. We're not going to find cactus. We're just going to find lots of bees and squeaking bats. It's a lot of red over this direction. Why is there so much red? There's also another oil geyser. Right. Oh? Oh, it might not be a geyser. It might be underground. Hi, cows. Oh, nope. It is a geyser. Oh, look. It's because there's this tiny patch of flower, right? Flower forest, yep. Nestled inside of everything else. There's not anything good around us. Jeez. How far have we traveled? This is 404, negative 400, and this is negative 300, 200. So we haven't traveled far yet, like I said. But still, we're finding just the same two biomes. Well, three technically. Because we found taiga, found extreme hills. Here, look, there's some river biomes though. Yeah, right? Remember we needed river. Well, this is gonna be an ocean and raw food. It still says beach. Now it says ocean. But ocean doesn't help us. That river biome over there. That why are we swimming across the water when I could have just walked around it and could have taken like half the time? I don't know. It's a good question. Me and logic are not exactly pals. I think we're about reaching the end of this part of this direction that we can travel. Maybe. We're getting to like peninsula. That's the plural of peninsula, right? Peninsulae. There's more sugarcane though. So this is the farthest point of this side of the island. Now let's go another direction. I'm not convinced north is gonna help. We maybe should go north. I don't know. There's like a giant forest here. We still haven't found sheep. Can we make a leather bed? Huh? Is that a thing we can make? We should make a carpenter's bed. I wonder if you can like hammer those and change them. You probably can. You can change everything else in that mod. Alright, pigs. There's one more of you. Did I honestly not pick up the meat? Nope. There it is, sitting on the ground. Which, when you think about it, it's kind of disgusting. You know. There's sheep. Switch your mind. You're all only going to drop one wool, aren't you? Maybe sheep only drop one wool if you kill them like this. I forgot to pick up my workbench, or I threw it in the chest is probably the more likely answer. Come on. There we go. So now when we die, we'll respawn out here in the middle of nowhere. No, we're actually going to break it and bring it with us. I don't anticipate dying, because we're only traveling above ground. Giant mountain. So what do we talk about? Just things, life in general. I don't know. Where I see this series going, which is nowhere. Yeah. I mean, these series are always nice. I enjoy doing them. I enjoyed the struggles and pains of trying to figure out what in the world I am doing with these machines. I'm sure it is more enjoyable for me than it is for you guys, especially if you guys know how to use any of these mods. I'm sure you guys are like, oh my god, this guy's terrible at this game, why does he even bother? I bother for you guys. I do it for you. Which is really the only reason I am back. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? I only came back because it wouldn't be Christmas without Tekkit. So I had to do it. Part of me, wanted to come back too. Part of me was like, there's really no reason to do it. Just deal with, personal life, and then, work on other stuff. Which boils down to the fact that I'm graduating thing, right? Like, this is my 5th year of college now, and I am graduating just to really go on to more college with the whole grad applications and stuff. And, has it been a fun 5 years? I don't really know about this year yet. This year has not really been any more fruitful than the previous years, so I'm going to just lump it in with the rest of them. And the matter of the fact is really that it hasn't been all that great. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that it's been terrible, but like, I definitely wouldn't be like, oh yeah, my glory years in college. No, far from it. In fact, like I said, it's not an awful experience, but it's definitely not one that I'm going to look back on and be like, oh yeah, remember that time in college? Because there was not that time in college because I didn't do anything. I mean, I joined the pep band and that was fun and all. I still do that, but I mean, other than that, the RA thing is kind of meh, and everything else that I do is meh. Classwork, everything. Like I said, what it boils down to is it's really just like high school, but on a bigger scale, and you live there. Sure, I mean, I guess if you're the partying type, maybe things would be a little different. If I actually made friends and did stuff, things might have been different. But it just wasn't in the cards for me, I suppose. And instead, I spent most of my time doing this and playing video games with the guys. Whoa, I almost just like sprint jumped into that hole. Why did I almost sprint jump into that hole? I could not tell you why. But it was definitely a thing that almost happened. Would have been very tragic too because there would be no like getting back there, and I'm almost level 30. I'd rather not lose all that. This one we can sprint jump across. Come on, why can't we find like any other biome than forest? Maybe we're on some like weird island that only has forest biomes. Like honestly, if we could even just find the hemp, I'd be happy. But I don't know if we're gonna even be able to do that much. There's another plains biome from the looks of things, but it could also be. Yeah, I saw that coming. Looks like it could also be another extreme hills. We'll see when we get there. It's a plains. So we have found plains, extreme hills, taiga, and forest. It'd be great if we could find, swamp. Well, I mean, technically, is this count as an extreme? No, this counts as plains, but there's extreme hills right next to it. And then more forest, of course. Because what would we be doing without just infinite amounts of forest everywhere? And then we have. Would that be like considered like an archipelago? Is that how you pronounce it? I have no idea. Now that I think about it. Like, look at like you have. I guess it's not really segmented, so I think those things have to be segmented in order to count. We are not finding anything useful on our spectacular journey. In fact, this spectacular journey is kind of lame, let's be honest. Look, we're coming up into yet another taiga. Because I know what I was thinking was, boy, I sure hope there's more taigas with giant ravines through the middle of them. Because that'll just make my day better. We're going to end up just having to call the episode of having not done like a single thing at all here. It's pretty far down thing though. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. If we were looking for those, but we're not. trying to see. So like we've gone maybe a couple hundred blocks out, right? I don't know. We're not making any progress here. We're just finding lots of taigas. And to be frank, it's not helping us. We could make those colored bees, I suppose. Wonder how hard that would be to get. Because I'm sure everyone wants to see me do more bees. Because, I mean, bees are just the best thing ever, aren't they? Right? Like, everyone loves bees. Oh, he's not going anywhere but to the ocean. Maybe we'll just have to go through the ocean and hope to land in some other island with other biomes. But who even knows how large the ocean's going to be in this? The ocean is like these other biomes that we're in. It'd take us a long time. You can tell that there's just more forest nearby. And that's it. Just forest and taiga and forest. If night, I mean, the next night time, I'm gonna have to call the episode because it's getting quite lengthy. Then we'll, I guess, continue the spectacular journey again tomorrow, in the hopes that maybe we find something. Do I have hopes? I have zero hopes. I mean, I'm almost close to having negative hopes. Well, I mean, we did find something. That looks, well, I mean, that's definitely a dark spruce. Dark spruce? Yeah, that's the word. Dark oak forest. And this looks like it's a swamp. Like I said, we were looking for. Well, possibly looking for. I don't know if hemp actually grows in the swamp. It was like an educated guess type thing. This looks pretty funky over here. Is this? Oh, it's algae. I don't know if we can just punch the algae out and get it. Like, look how cool that looks. It looks like a swamp. You do just pick up the algae. It is just normal algae over here too. Because isn't there like super algae? I wonder if this stuff grows. I should just punch it all out. So there we found algae. It's kind of interesting. Uses of algae can make hydrogen. Just straight up hydrogen. Like, what? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't understand these sciencey things. We just need to find hemp. Hemp is the only reason that we left our house. But, like I said, I think we're going to have to call it now that it is the next nighttime, despite the fact that we just found the swamp biome that we were after. Because, like I said, it is getting a little lengthy now. And my video processing software isn't that bad. It's more the upload speeds on the school's Wi-Fi that are, utterly atrocious. Wish I could walk on this stuff, but does not seem to be the case. Anyway, I'm going to probably not explore too much of this off camera, but maybe a little bit. Who knows? We'll see. But for the time being, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.